was a long, rolling explosion. It was very loud and shook the house quite loud. I was watching TV, waiting for her to get home from work. And all of a sudden, just this long explosion. It seemed to last about 5 to 6 seconds. And it shook the earth, it shook the house. I knew it was from this area. I went outside with the binoculars and tried to look through the woods. I didn't see anything, but we could hear sirens coming and everything. Then afterwards there was a big cloud of smoke rising above the trees, and you could smell like burning rubber or something.
Horrible. I just moved back in a couple of days ago. My son was living in the house. He just moved in, starting to get it cleaned back up. And my first thought was, thank God, we just seen them walking down the street 20 minutes before the house blew up. So we knew they weren't in. And that was my first thought, was a prayer. Thank goodness there was nobody there.
Any damage to your house or your property?
Minor damage on the side of the garage, but nothing really. So,
but it was loud.
Very loud. Very loud. I was in the Army 22 years. I've heard bombs go off. It was that equivalent. That it was extremely loud.
The neighbor said it was a sustained kind of explosion too. Did it feel like it went on for a long time, or was it quick?
I thought it was one of those 1 second, 2 second, just kaboom. And I just heard glass breaking. So I ran out figuring it was my windows breaking, but it was just the glass flying across the driveway.
No one had lived in the house for a little bit, is that right? Do you know that?
They have not actually lived in the house for several months. They've been there, cleaning it, working on it, and yeah, so no one's been actually living there until just this week. The roof was on the foundation. The front of the house was laying across the street.
The fire department was excellent getting here. That's the house just smoking after they started putting water on it. But this is the house engulfed.
Wow.
Fire.
So after it
totally
exploded,
engulfed.
There was no flames. I came outside and the house was gone, and there was a little bit of smoke and ashes in the air. So I phoned 911, and within about 3 or 4 minutes, I would say, flames came up.